Thank you so much, Kevin. And I think Mr. Mufareh is ready. Mr. Ash Mufareh, I'd like to invite you to turn on your mic and speak to us, please.
Hello. Is it working? Good evening, everyone, and good morning, Papua New Guinea. Thank you, Julie, and thank you, Milo. Well overdue. I apologize for not making it any sooner, but it's only the start. Obviously, I couldn't resist knowing that you're here and didn't stop by. I don't know if it's 3 minutes or we can multiply that by a few thousand times.
Yeah.
Very delighted to see you, Brother Marty DeGarmo here.
You have the floor, sir, so speak.
As long as you want, Ash.
Like.
Thank you. No, actually, I just took some notes from the part I caught from Julie, Nancy, and Kevin, perhaps Marty DeGarmo. So I'll just go over that. I think I get the theme of this particular session, and I want to thank everybody who's making the time here. I'm going to begin from where Nancy said we don't say the same thing all the time. The truth is, it's hard to cover up the love. It's easy to spot how genuine we are in Onpassive. And we have replicated the spirit among almost 1 million souls. So it's no longer me, it's no longer, so the game is definitely expanding and escalating. When you talked about depression and people thinking of maybe even committing suicide or those tough decisions in life, I mean, it's not easy. I don't understand it. I hope we will never get to that extreme ever, or at least somebody we know will never get to that point. It reminded me of Japan. Japan's such a successful country. I'm a fan. I'm an advocate. I'm inspired by the technology, by the culture in a way. Not to mention the food. Everything in Japan is a class. They have a good lifespan, but the quality of that life is what matters or what counts. On the other side, if we look, they have the highest suicide in the entire planet. So how come they have work, economy, innovative country, beautiful landscape, all of that? Perhaps they just take out their life the most. Very simple. They're lonely and they're not emotionally filled. They don't have that family bond and connectivity. In fact, not long ago, I was talking to a friend of mine. She's Japanese, and we were talking about the culture and all of that here in Orlando. And she was, speaking to me that, one of the reasons she preferred to live here is the social life. I said, what do you mean? You were born there, your family should be there, like you should have a better social life there. She said, I just picked up my daughter from the airport that I haven't seen in 15 years. How did we meet? How did we greet? That little gentle bow. Nice, but it's kind of empty. I thought, what's the trigger? She said, Orlando, lots of Latinos and a diverse culture and all of that. They're excited and they express their emotions and kissing and hugging and all of that. She misses that in a way in her life. So one of the biggest achievements in Onpassive, we became a family, and we have that fulfillment. And a big evidence of that, I'm going to hit it right, the way it is bluntly. Marty DeGarmo is a good example. Whether you agree, disagree, it is not a political statement, it's not a religious or medical advice in any way. This is how I feel. You take it however you like. It's a free country. I believe Mari DiGarmo is living with us as of now, and he's going to be totally fine. And I know it before, we get to this week past. It's been a week, a little over a week since he was with this affected or infected with this virus. I believe because Onpassive needs Mari DiGarmo. It's inevitable. And if he's needed for that, meaning God willing and wanting Onpassive to be there and thrive, is just an evidence to me. That's how I take it. You don't have to take it the same way. And I believe that it's going to revive our spirit in many ways, and it's going to give us that immunity. Emotions and positive energy is going to give you the best immunity system you ever need. And we do have that, thankfully, in Onpassive. It's priceless. We're a family. It's not about the $1 million amount. It's what you do with it. I just had a recent conversation with my father. A relative that is a cousin was in need for money, wedding purposes. I could help, but I just wanted to check with my dad. Is it okay? They would have the dependability. Would it open a can of worms? Others would approach me the same. It's not a charity. And he said, absolutely do it without a doubt. I said, why? Nobody helped me, He said, what you give is what counts. What we will know about, what God will know about. What you don't give, nobody cares about that. Even I am your father. I don't know what you keep to yourself and what you take. It doesn't matter much. But I notice and I enjoy the part that you give. And he said, that is the part that will stay, even when you're gone. So the signs of giving and the connectivity and the emotional bond that we have is already a fact. It's already a reality. I said this before, that one major company wanted me to be a part just ahead of Onpassive, and that was one of the few straws that broke the horse's back, when we were exactly 40 people from across the globe flown to a retreat in Florida, and with the owner, and it's supposed to be a disruptive company, but it's not going anywhere for 5-6 years now. And the reason, they wanted us to market it. So one thing I didn't like, it was limited, and it's not a small limit. The comp plan was, everything is good about the company. It's in technology. I'm passionate about that. I would sell the hell out of it. But the only problem is it was limited in revenue. So you're allowed to have, that's one of the main things, but the major, break moment with me, it was limited in revenue, and that is not too small. It's about 125,000 euros per month. Yeah, it is a European company. So after all, you're talking about roughly 500,000 euros a month. If you max out the pay plan, I knew I could max it out. And I said, there's a problem. You're limited to this. Oh, yeah. When we get there, if you ever achieve it, we'll talk. We'll give you some. No. It has to be for everybody. I'm not made, I don't want an exception or a bribe or any. No. If it's there, it's for everybody. And it just the way I want to do it. So the chance I want to have, I want also the people that work with me to have the same chance. Then that kind of put a pressure on the owner. Up until that moment, I had a lot of respect. But when he told me that, well, how much money do you want to make? This is a lot of money. And I said, yeah, it's amazing. And he said, how many steaks are you going to eat in a day? How many houses do you need to live in? How many shoes? How many pair of pants or jackets like that? Yeah, said, I probably don't need that money to buy any of that. I already have it. So why do you need all of that? But you just showed me how idiot you are, because right now I'm going to walk away and I will never want to talk to you. This is definitely the rudest, uneducated, lamest answer I could have expected from a CEO that I was inspired until this moment by. And the reason is because how could you preach you're doing good and it didn't occur to you what I will do with that €500,000 a month? 5-6 million a year. Not bad. If I have multiple accounts, I can even multiply that. But any business model I want to do, I want it to unlimit the energy and the capacity of any human being, but also I don't measure what they will do to themselves. So the $1 million, I can't spend it myself. I cannot spend it annually. If I am full-time spender, like I'm talking about on my family, by myself, all I have to do is spend about 100 to just $100,000 a month. I will not be able to spend that. $3,000-4,000 a day? How? What do you do with it? Especially if you don't buy drugs or any lavish stuff, yachts, gambling. I don't do any of that. Doesn't amuse me. So I don't know how. Like, aside from just living, breathing, eating, and having some healthy activities, what else I'm going to do? Yeah, I'll take some courses. I'll take some educational, self-growth stuff. I spend on that. But $3,000 a day? Living in the United States is a lot of money a day. Some people don't make it in a month. Many people. So it's not about what you do with that, what to yourself. It's how many shoes can I buy with it? How many steaks? How many people can I invite? That's my philosophy. You don't have to do the same. I'm just telling you how I feel, what I do. Now, it doesn't click with a business mentality. You think this is business, okay? If this is all you think about, okay, this is not going to be successful or profitable. That's not my intention. I'm not creating a traditional business. I just had this conversation today with our key managers and executives. I said, stop telling me we did this in this company or that company. Stop telling me that. I'm unlike any of those. I respect it. I don't have the same motive. They do what they do for profitability or transactional relationship. I don't do the same. I have a higher purpose, just like Nancy said, okay? And that is my drive. Is about influence, is about making an impact, leaving a legacy, touching more humans around us. So that's why it's AI with heart. That's why it's not typical. That's why it's not a business. It's not just a business. It's a complete concept. It's a theory. It's a stack of principles that we practice here. And I really don't want it to be the most profitable business in a way. That's not my intention. To myself or to the shareholders, if you wish, okay? That's not the case. The case is how many issues we could fix because of that oblast. How many ideas we could discover and make them a reality, inventions or solutions to life matters. So I do have a different approach, and I have a confession. I told Julie before we come here, I do want to confess something to all of you. You might take it the wrong way, but hear me out until the end. My name is Ash Mufareh, and I'm your friend. And I did fail to estimate what we will have by now as of today. I had no idea how big is the gap between what I thought possible and what is realistically achievable. And I did have a plan, and I had you in my plan, and I had you in my dream to kind of empower you and grow with you, and together we succeed and we win. And I failed in the scale of potential that we could achieve by now. And I'm not pranking you. The truth is, I had no realistic idea how far we would be at this moment of our journey. It's far, 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 far bigger than I thought. And it's a good thing if you're patient. I did not imagine with things are connecting together now at all levels, and I'm seeing it myself. This is not what I envisioned. It's a million times bigger. It's a million times bigger, and it's unstoppable. What you're just about to discover and realize in these coming short days will probably get you up to speed to where I am now. The way I feel, we're done. And it's based on practicality and reality, not a just wishful fantasy. Did I think we're going to be a million? 1 million in the short period of pre-launch and beta testing? Never, 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 never. Did I think it will be this quality of founders? Didn't even have a clue. Well, let's do some math. Google 130 something 7,000 employees after 22, 23 years in business. The relationship is employee. You exchange your time for money. I'll give you a salary. You are basically slaved to Google, and 2-3 years contract, you go home. You don't pick up anything, not even a mug. We have 1 million partners, true partners, not employees. They would operate as this is their own business. This is their Google. Not they're just going to exchange time for money and go empty-handed after 2-3 years. No. We own this together as founders. 1 million. No company had. Amazon, like with the truckers, with all of that, but we have 1 million partners. And we didn't even roll up our sleeves yet. We're just warming up, just about to do that. Apple has 5 similar amount of employees, 140 something. Okay, they have 512 stores as of today. Apple company, beautiful. One of the most successful, businesses on the planet. 512. We're going to have 1,000 locations just for the global leaders alone. Google has like 150 or something locations. That would be our first year. We're big. We're born big. It turns out to be, well, put it this way, it's not what we thought. It turned out to be a lot bigger, and I didn't really think that far. I knew I'm going to do my best. I knew I'm going to give something disruptive. I knew I'm not going to do something typical. I knew that. But the level of effectiveness, didn't expect that. So as of now, as of today, where we are in Onpassive, I believe it's something to be proud of, and it's indeed remarkable, historical in every way. There's no limit, there's no box, there's no frame for us. We're blowing up everything around us, and we are unstoppable. Good only. I have never, up until this moment, been so confident and so excited and proud as of today's level. Excitement is mounting. I know what I know, and you will know it. I'm not going to be able to keep that away from you long, but of course we want to be mindful and respectful to all of our founders and share that with them in a proper manner. It's a reality. So hardship, Julie, it's temporary. And I'm thankful, I'm so fortunate that I have, or I had my fair share of that. If I didn't taste that hardship at all capacities, or poverty, if you wish, I would not even know what it means. And that's, the drive in me to share it with those who are in need, the deserving. I don't think where we are today is permanent. So if any of you unhappy or uncomfortable where you are, it is going to pass. It is going to pass. I took my fair share with this illness just roughly a month and a half, 2 months ago. I didn't think of anything. I just knew I am here. Prayers are working. Just let it be. Do you know how priceless is that? How precious it is? When you know you're protected. Somebody's looking out for you. And don't argue or overanalyze the little details. If I did that, I probably could have restrained our success or growth up until this level, because I would be stuck with, okay, well, this is what I thought, I want to stay. No. I thought, well, the power of you, the power of the entire energy of our Creator, it came together is like, you passed the test, we're going to give you more. I didn't ask for this much. So we're overwhelmed by the reward. Understand it can turn around very quickly. So the true character is revealed in tough times. Tough times don't make the character. It's there, but it shows the true you. I believe we are made of gold as Onpassive founders. We're patient, we're determined, we have a clean intention, so we're getting all the support we need. We can't ask for more. It's beyond perfection. So let's enjoy and have a good gratitude for what we accomplished. Remember, where you are today is not permanent, and we can change it, and we have a decision, and we have control over that. Your past doesn't dictate your future. Doesn't have to. We can reinvent our future. We got the resources, we got the knowledge, we got the heart. That's all it takes. And I just want to be clear, one of the notes I have that you got it is when it comes to wealth, the real wealth, I don't know if I can give credit to my dad, but at least I would do. The real wealth and what counts is what you give. As it's proven clinically in our DNA, that the power and the reward that we get from giving and gifting is 10 times more rewarding. In other words, if I give that 1 million away, it feels like 10 million. If I selfishly spend the 1 million on me, probably wouldn't enjoy it. Probably it's like less valuable than a tenth of that. If we use the same ratio, maybe like 100,000. Why would it bother me for all of my good friends and founders to have the same car I have, the same lifestyle I have, the same, house, the same health and diet? So why not? What's wrong of being generous? It doesn't take away from your wealth. Can I say something? We don't create wealth, and I want somebody to write it down and put my name on it. We don't create wealth. Wealth is already there. We acquire wealth. So it's literally there, is who want to grab it. We don't create wealth. It's a misconception. Okay, if you allow me, I'm a believer. I don't think I'm going to offend you if you don't believe, but if you allow me, the creator of the planets, the whole galaxy, moons and stars and suns and oceans and you name it, is not in any way short or unable of providing to all of us our food, our housing. He created human beings and beings in general. He can give you a loaf of bread, so don't worry about that. Okay? And I don't own it. You don't own it. We're passing by. Cessation. Nobody's permanent here. So we want to do our best and share that wealth with love. It will be more enjoyable. We're going to have a better social life, better lifespan. Our life on a purpose will be more meaningful, and we will leave a legacy and impact. It's a win, 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 all way you can. It's just a different way. I don't have to follow the traditional way of like, okay, piling that wealth and okay. Another name on the list. Good job. Doesn't impress me. What you do with it. What you do with it. Okay? What do you give is what's going to count. And we're not inventing or creating wealth. Keep that in mind. It's already there. We're just going to work together with a good heart, smartly, work hard, and we will make sure everybody gets a piece. Do I have any more notes here? That's just from the 5 minutes I heard Nancy and Julie and Kevin. Thank you. I just want to remind you where we are in Onpassive, it's already historical. It will not happen again in our lifetime. It's unique. It only happens with Onpassive. And I think what we've accomplished and what we're about to reveal. So I'm not saying what we're about to do. Watch my term. What we're about to reveal. So it's already accomplished, achieved. It's only making it, public and announce it. Okay? We are in a good position, and I thank you for being here. I thank you for your time. And I do have a question for Marty DeGarmo. If he's still with us.
I'm here.
Oh, the kids are not going to hear it, right?
No, I got a headset on.
What are you wearing? What do you think I'm going to ask you?
I know.
I got you.
Shorts and a t-shirt.
Good to see you, brother. I'm glad. Your voice is almost there, like almost 100%.
Yeah, this is the best I've felt in 10 days. So yeah. Thank you very much.
Indeed. And thank you, everybody, for your prayers. Definitely, we cannot let this man down. So he did a lot of good for us. So I heard that Chris Johnson didn't meet you.
It's Joyce Hicks. Chris.
Yes.
I had Sherry, Ash. Sherry, because I had my mom, I had no one to watch her, so I can't leave her for nothing, which I won't do in that situation. And Sherry actually, Pete, Joyce, and Sherry met up with Pete, and then Sherry actually came over to my house and spent a couple hours with me. We actually enjoyed the Julie and Milo fun chat together, and we had a really good time. As I hugged her and kissed her as much as I could, it was a lot of fun. But Marty has different things. But
He molested her. Are you kidding me? On camera.
Marty DeGarmo. But it was a lot of fun, actually. It was really nice to meet somebody for a change.
I agree with you, Joyce. I had the pleasure and the honor to meet Peter myself, and I agree with every word you said about the man. He's a treasure. He's a real brother. He's a real honest and ethical person. That it is the core, quality of a founder we wish to have. And we're fortunate to have him on the Leadership Council. He's doing a lot of great things for all of us. A lot of love for Peter. It's just one of those anonymous soldiers, if you wish. So tell me about the food part, Joyce. I mean, anything or just coffee? What was it?
It was just coffee, and there was the treats. It was a place where there's lots of great sweets. But at that point, I was on a fast, and I couldn't eat any. So they were beautiful, and I wish I could have been able to eat those, but I wasn't.
We're going to see you there, okay? Dearborn is filled with a lot of good Mediterranean food, so
yes,
which is healthy.
Yes.
You
it
can
was.
fast at night if you wish after we eat.
But the next time I'll be able to eat, so I'm ready. I'm ready. So I love
Very
food.
good.
Exactly.
So what do you mean when you're ready? Like you're exercising your tummy, or what do you mean?
Right. I'm getting it ready.
Making more room.
Making more room so I can fill it up.
Oh, mentally,
Right.
you mean ready? Okay. You're
I'm
not
ready
fasting.
for it.
No,
love
I hope to
food.
see you too. Yes,
Yes, can't wait to meet you, and thank you for everything that you do. You are awesome. You're inspiring.
absolutely.
Yes, God, this is a God-given, and God appointed you to do this. He anointed you to do it. So thank you from the bottom of my heart, from all of us.
Thank you. I can't wait to meet you as well. So it will happen.
Thank you.
So, Lynn, when is the event in Sarasota?
It's this Sunday, October 3,
Okay.
4 p.m. to 7 p.m. It's going to be live streamed on YouTube and then also just a regular webinar. Can you pop in?
It's a bit of a trip. I mean, it will not happen in one day, back and forth. Yeah.
I meant
If there's
online.
a possibility.
If you could pop
Oh,
in.
online. My bad. Okay. Yeah, it's possible. So Sunday at 4 to 7, right? 3 hours
Yes.
Eastern. Okay.
And we have Dr. Derek presenting.
Okay, I
so
didn't have
it
to
would
drive
be-
that long. Okay.
I didn't mean you had to drive there. I wouldn't expect that.
Yeah, because my mind was it's an actual event. So yeah.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
It depends on the menu. Len, tell me.
We're going to have light refreshment sandwiches and fruit and some vegetables because Dr. Derek is a vegan vegetarian.
Wow.
So healthy. You can eat the vegetables. I'm sure you're a healthy eater.
I eat like a monkey. Yeah, that's just like I eat nuts, vegetables, and what do you call those? Fruit, all kind.
So if you're coming, we'll add some nuts to the menu just for you.
Thank you. Yeah.
Mhm. My pleasure.
They're brain food.
Definitely. Healthy
look-
stuff.
Look at the shape of the walnut.
What does the shape mean?
Shape of the walnut. Like, how does it look like?
Mhm. Does it have significance?
Sculpture of the brain. Just it's a brain. Look
Oh.
at it. Yeah, it's a brain. It's brain food.
That makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah.
Cut a carrot. When you see the circles, like the iris and the eyeball. Carrot is good. That's God's pharmacy. So everything is for a reason.
Mhm.
I guess that's why a Snickers bar looks like crap, right?
that's a true one. Or Milky Way, if you wish.
Wow. Mr. Ash, thank you so much for being here.
Of course.
Really appreciate you, and what you shared today is double wow. It's like
My
capital
3 minutes are up.
No, it is not. I actually, would like to see what's your time like, just so that we could have a few founders here ask you a question if possible. If not, then we could just hear you.
Well, I'm home lonely, and my family are probably on their way. I'll be here till they come, and then we're gonna have dinner,
Awesome.
and then back at it, work until I faint.
Thank you so much for everything that you are doing. I like to bring on founders who have their hand raised. I like to set up the ground rule just a little bit, everyone. If we are chatting, if we could possibly keep it at the 3 minutes, and if we have questions, absolutely, we could ask him as many questions as we like. But let's not talk about support or anything else. Let's keep the theme tonight as blessings, blessings, or anything that is what we discussed tonight, and then also what he shared with us on that video that we watched earlier. So I'm going to bring on Pam Turner. Pam, if you could please unmute your mic.
Hi, everybody. Hi, Ash, Julie, everybody on the panel. It's wonderful to see you here. I don't know, this isn't a question, so I can keep it very short. Julie, this was really just to announce 2 coffee meetups. Is that okay to discuss it now, or should I wait?
Absolutely. Let me pin you, Pam. Give me 1 second. I think I'm pinning you. There you go. Go ahead. Yes, go ahead, Pam.
Okay, so, oops, I've got notes from Ash here now. I've lost my own notes from my meetups. Okay, on October 3rd, this Sunday, it's going to be before Lynn's and everybody's get together. So we're going to meet in Stratford, Ontario. James Bell has organized the meetup point to be Upper Queen's Park, 55 Queen Street in Stratford, sorry. And apparently there's a band shell, and he's got one of our founders has got a bit of a band, and if there's some hydro, we're going to have a bit of music, so that'll be exciting. So that's going to be at 1 o'clock on Sunday. We're meeting up. I'm bringing a car full from the Toronto area out to Stratford. And then one other coffee meetup we're having is in Ottawa. It's a 4.5-hour drive for me, and I will have someone in the car. My biggest point here is to go and see a few people that maybe don't get out as easily as the rest of us. And my focal point is William Delorme. And so I've been talking to William, and we're going to meet. I have not made arrangements of where yet, but that will be on October 16th, just so that you know, and that's out in Ottawa. So it'll be in the afternoon so that I can get there. And that's all I have for now. And thank you so much. Pleasure to be here. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you, Pam.
Thank you, Pam. Are those like public events? Do you have like non-founders guests or?
Everybody's welcome. I mean, it's going to be founders that'll be there, obviously, but if they can bring a guest, absolutely.
Well, feel free to post them in the community, and then maybe some of our leaders will post it in the Leadership Council, so we can give you more promotion if you wish.
Okay, great. Thank you so much.
So that's 16th of October. What is that date?
It's a Saturday.
No, it's not.
It's your mother's birthday.
Oh, is that your mom's birthday?
Yes, it is.
Woohoo! We picked a good
Thank
date.
you, Sherry.
We're gonna party for your mom's birthday then.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Pam. I appreciate you. Anyone would like to get together with Pam? I do have a Facebook Messenger group that if you can get in touch with Pam, get in touch with Pam for the details. Or if you don't know where to find her, send me a message and I would love to connect you. All right. Thank you so much, Pam. Hold on, let me spotlight someone and I'll bring you on really quick. June Buckingham, you are up next and I'm adding you in the spotlight. Hang on 1 second, take your time. Hello, June.
Hi, Ash, how are you?
Fantastic, good to see you.
I used to be a Floridian for 18 years. I know exactly where your building is. I used to work for Disney. It's so amazing. I miss it so much, though.
And where do you live now?
I live in Port Neches, Texas. We've been here 11 years.
Where in Texas? I'm sorry?
Port Neches.
Okay.
It's like the pit of Texas.
I see,
the
wow.
armpit.
All right.
So I just want to say thank you for everything. I've been following, been on every webinar, listening closely, and I bought spots for my family. Now I'm trying to get them connected so they understand what's going to be coming. And Marty, I'm so glad to see you up and around. You're looking a whole lot better than you were a couple days ago. So I am so blessed to see that you're looking and feeling better. And Ash, oh my gosh, I'm so excited because this is the first time I've actually talked to you. And what Obless is going to do for me is my first thing on my list is to go get me some YouTube. And then, of course, share. I just share. Oh, here comes my grandson. Okay, say hi.
Hi.
That's my grandson, Wesley. So
What's his name?
His name is Wesley. He has ADHD and autism. And that's her key.
Is he 7 or 8?
He's 9.
He's 9. Okay. Yeah.
All right, sweetie. All right, that's all, because I don't want to run over time. I just want to thank you, and I love you for everything you've done. I wish I lived in Florida now, so I can come and meet you. Well,
We'll see you at the top.
Yes, exactly.
At the
I'm
very
so
top.
excited. I can't wait to see the vehicle that has Onpassive on it, and I could be your driver to get people.
Are you an entertainer, or what did you work in Disney?
I'm sorry?
What did you work for Disney? What did you do?
Oh, I worked at the Premium Outlet Mall at merchandise.
Okay.
But I also drove a cab for Mears.
Mm.
I used to drive a cab, so I can come drive your vehicle and go get people from the airport. I know how to do that.
Good. Great.
All right.
Hope to see you soon. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, June. Appreciate you. Oops. Milo, where are you, Milo? This is the Julie and Milo show. I don't see you, Milo.
I don't know.
Where are you?
I'm here.
Okay, all right. Would you like to introduce the next guest, and then I'll bring the spotlight, or I'll add the spotlight on?
Sure. Idris, come on down, Idris. You're up.
Hello, Ash. Nice to see you. I'm so grateful.
Good evening. Good to see you.
Good evening. Good night. Time is like 3 here in Norway. I'm living in Norway. I'm so grateful to be a part of this opportunity. I pray day, night, all my family. We pray for you for this project. We are so lucky. We are so fortunate. I'm just want to say to you, thank you, Ash, for what you're doing for us, not just for us. I knew after I joined Onpassive in February last year that this is not about me. This is about a lot of people behind me. And I'm from Eritrea, which is East Africa. And we got a lot of people who live in a refugee camp in Sudan. So I bought some founder position for them. So they are praying for you day, night, all the time. And we are back this. We are just praying, and we are so grateful and thankful. And I want to say to you, we love you. We are so grateful about this opportunity. And I want to thank Peter Sroor, who did a lot of things for the Middle East. We are so grateful we are so fortunate with Peter. Thank you, Peter. Thank you, Julie and Milo, and all leaders. Thank you, Ash.
Thank you. So you live in LA now?
No, I'm living in Norway.
Norway, my bad.
Norway.
Okay. Very beautiful and cold. And quite the opposite from Sudan. Which part of Sudan did you grow up in?
Originally, I'm from Eritrea, but I was born in a refugee camp in Sudan, and I lived in Sudan, in the east part of Sudan.
So
Port Sudan. I was born there, Port Sudan. Yeah.
Wow. So you speak Arabic?
Yeah, I speak Arabic. Yeah, I did a presentation.
Sudanese or?
I speak Sudanese and I speak the both. I am like you can احنا يعني جدا فخورين بك عاش صراحة مش فخورين وبس يعني ممتنين وأنا شوية يعني إحساسي وشعوري الآن يعني أول مرة أشوفك كنت حابة أشوفك مرتين في الويبينار عربي إن شاء الله لكن يعني الآن الحمد لله يعني إنه أنا بسمع فيديوهاتك
بيتر ما
كثيرة،
بيخلينيش.
فأنا
بيتر
الآن شوية بسمع فيديوهاتك كثيرة، فالآن يعني شوية في حالة شكوك هل هو لايف ولا فيديو قاعد أشوف. فسامحني يعني لو أنا شوية يعني زي ما يقولوا
ربنا يكرمك
ايموشنالي،
وفرصة
لكن
سعيدة.
نحن
والله
لنا
انت
الفرصة.
يا زول في مكان سمح يعني بالنرويج.
يعطيك
ما شاء الله عليك.
العافية وربنا يخليك
حقنا
لنا وربنا يعطيك
ربنا
العافية.
يحقق
ربي
الاماني
يوفقك
زي
يا
ما
رب.
بنحكي بالسوداني.
ربي يوفقك
ربنا
يا رب.
يحقق الاماني ان
الأماني
شاء الله.
نعم. نعم
ان شاء الله
للجميع يا رب. الجميع يا رب.
ان شاء
شكرا
الله
لك
ان
آش.
شاء الله.
شكرا
حياك الله.
شكرا. الله يبارك فيك يا رب.
Well, I'm not sure what was said there, so I can't tell what it was. But anyway, it sounded good, Ash. Ash, I just want to tell you,
Expect nothing but good, brother. Nothing but good from us.
That's the truth. Hey, listen, back in 2019 when I met you, man, I knew then, that it was good, and I felt your heart and your passion, and I listened to. We went over one of your thing today, your videos, and I got the underlying message that you was wanting us to join your club, and I want to join your club. I want to give away.
You are already on my club. We're in this together.
I want to give away that $1 million a day too. But the thing, and the other thing that you said is wherever we are right now, that's where we are right now. There's this huge light at the end of the tunnel, and I can't help but be so excited about everything going on, because every day it's like a new thing coming up, that I get a picture of it and stuff, and and even today when you said we don't create wealth, it's already there, and all we got to do is acquire it, man. And I just want to thank you for all that you do for all of us founders, and your heart, your passion, and I see it through when we go through all of the founders and stuff. I say this all the time on our show. When it first started out, we'd bring founders on and we would talk to them, and they would, be talking about how originally it was about residual income and what they were going to do and how they were going to make. And then all of a sudden it gets to be a lot bigger thing. Your mind and your heart comes to this point where it starts to be about humanity. What a beautiful thing that is. And, and as you say, if you give away, and I think, we have to start realizing that it's there. All we got to do is start giving it away. And I got my list made out that where a lot of my stuff is going, as soon as it comes up. And man, I just want to thank you for your passion and for your drive and for all that you've done for us. So,
Brother Milo, I want to add, I love what you said. And wise man, okay. I can't wait to see you soon, this year, perhaps. What I think I like the analogy of the apple tree. What is more powerful than having that evergreen apple tree? And it's right there in your backyard. And anytime you want apple, you go and pick up. And you know what? It's so loaded, it is so rich and enriched that you can pick up a little extra for the neighbors every time, and you cannot catch up with it.
I love it. And you plant that seed, you get that apple, and an apple doesn't create an apple, it creates an apple tree. So when you give it away, it makes that apple, pretty soon we're all going to have apple orchards. We'll have as many apples as we want. The more we give away, the bigger our bucket gets. What a plan. I mean, the Onpassive plan.
I can share this with you. Everybody else can kind of like cover their ear for the next 20, 30 seconds. But I will tell you this. If you like it, listen to it. I can see that you're cheating, Chris. Okay? Okay. You heard it. Okay. But think of this. Most of us, or human being nature, we think we're entitled, we think we're not given enough, like we don't have enough gratitude. That's what I feel. And the story from a man who had every imaginable disease, all of them, and he's just as happy as a camp, okay? Happy camper. And then his buddy asked him, like, what are you happy for? Well, why are you smiling for? Your kidney, your heart, diabetic, all of this, your limbs, everything. Like, you're destroyed. You're like a wreck, okay? He said, are you kidding me? I have a heart to feel. I have a tongue to pray. And what we're given is plenty. Who am I to complain about anything? By the time you're born, you already have wealth. All the, resources we have around us. We're spoiled. What else we could ask for? So we are in debt to pay back by the time we're born.
Absolutely. I mean, I think of even breath. If you can take a breath right now, you are so blessed. And that's what I tell people, if you can breathe, even if you did not even breathe real good, but if you can breathe, you should be the happiest man on earth, or...
Are we entitled, or it's a gift? Have you seen somebody, hold on, I got one more breath, okay, to take, or one more heartbeat? No, it's automatic. Chris, now you can open your ears.
All right. But I just wanted to say that to you. Ash. Thanks so much. So let me see. Julie?
I actually wanted to thank you, Milo, because he planted a seed in me. So thank you, Milo.
Hey, you.
Man. Thank you, you, Milo.
Well, hey, Julie, and this is where the giving thing comes up, Ash. If you think about it, I planted that seed with Julie, but do you think I've got blessings back? Oh my God, it's overflowing. I planted that seed, and now Julie's a big part of mine, and people some people that want to hold on to theirs, I don't know. I don't get it. But anyway, I can't wait till I can bless a whole lot more people, which I know it's coming, and it's coming very soon, and I am happy.
Last statement, Milo. You cannot give what you do not have, okay? Think of this. You cannot give what you do not have, okay? Any way you flip it. So, for example, if you're asking for wealth and praying for wealth, okay? You are required to give since you already have it, okay? And if you're thinking, when I get that wealth, I'm going to be given, no. The giving is a feeling and it's a character before you have the figure in your bank account. Okay, so be truthful and understand. If you open, it will come back to you. Look at the prayers you got not long ago.
Absolutely.
Yeah. How priceless is that? When you have an army of people who want your, and the fabric of Onpassive, everybody matters, that it works as a collective. It doesn't work in pieces. Okay? Whether on the staff, on the, management, founders, customers, the type of founders. I mean, it's incomplete without any one of us. And we definitely complete the whole concept together.
Absolutely.
What a blessing.
I remember when you made the statement about the pencil, how you can break one pencil, but if you put a whole bunch of them together, it's a lot
unbreakable.
And that's the beautiful thing about Onpassive. And
yeah,
we do. And when I was sick, and I remember when that email went out, and man, it made a difference in my attitude, because all of a sudden I'm thinking I got 243,000 people, I think at the time, was praying for me. It's like, are you kidding me? How can it not work, So anyway.
Man alive. Wow, that's powerful.
Hey, thanks for allowing me to talk. Loved it.
No, we don't hear you enough. I mean, you are a busy man and you're a little arrogant. What's happening, Milo? No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, man.
I like to mess with you. You know that,
Oh,
right?
I know. And I love it, man. It just, it's fun. It's fun being in Onpassive. It's fun watching this thing. The journey it's been so enjoyable, you know.
Blessing. The word is blessing. Yeah, it's a blessing. Indeed. Like,
Absolutely.
who thought where we would be today and what kind of people we would attract and the quality? No, nobody. It's not us.
Beautiful thing. Julie, I'm turning the mic back over to you.
It's yours, Mike. Now it's your turn to introduce. Look above you, Milo. It's Julie and Milo show.
It's my turn. Oh, I thought you were ready. Let's see.
Bruce Gerstein, you are up next, Bruce.
Thank you so much. First thing.
Hey, Bruce.
Hey. Namaste.
Hi, namaste. I hope you're fired up today.
I am so fired
You
up.
look like it. Indeed.
You can see I'm all lit up. You know, something you said a couple of weeks ago really hit me, because I asked my father one time, what was my grandpapa like? And he said something that you said. He said, if you want to remember one thing about your grandpapa always said to always think of the good in people, look for the good in people. And that touched me when I heard that from you. So thinking about what you said tonight on the video that we watched, all I heard was the joy is in the giving. And we should focus on kindness and giving. And that's the most important thing of all, because that's where all the joy comes from, inside of me. I'm going to go over to the event on, I don't walk well, but I'm going to say, well, walk like an escargot. Always makes me think of that song, like walk like an Egyptian. And so I'm going to go in my walker there and get there as best as I can with a bunch of people from South Florida. But you know, I really believe that you're a blessing from God. We all are. I think we're a miracle. And God has blessed you and charged you with this brilliant mind and this brilliant heart that's so full of wanting to just give and give and give. One thing I always remember about God is that no matter how big your dreams are, God's got a bigger plan for you than even you can conceive. So,
true. You know, Bruce, you do not give what you don't have. So you first given it. So why wouldn't you pass it, keep it moving? Pass it on.
Yeah.
Less more. I didn't own it. I didn't make it.
Yeah. Well, you know, we can only keep what we have by giving it away. So what we have, if we don't have anything but anger, we're not going to give anything but anger. If we have love in our hearts, we give love. And the more we give that love, the greater it is inside of us and outside of us as well.
I'm into that. Good to see you, Bruce.
Great
Always.
to see you. I look forward to meeting you one day.
Indeed.
I lived in Orlando for over 20 years. My dad got Alzheimer's. We moved down here to support my mother.
Awesome.
Orlando's a great town.
Thank you, Bruce.
All right. Thanks, Bruce. Very good. Loved it. Next up, we have Curtis Davis, the poet that always writes on daily Onpassive. Inspiration. Come on down, Kurt. Talk to us.
How you doing, Mr. Ash?
Fantastic. What about yourself?
I'm doing awesome. Many better, I think, as twins.
Great.
I have one question that it doesn't have to do with God bless, oh bless, because I know we're going to bless everybody that there is. But I'm pretty big into the water industry and wastewater industry and all that, and do a lot of training. With our academy, the state is asking, will we be able to have like a monitor that can actually tell if the people are actually there instead of just turning on their computers and saying, okay, I got my training?
Absolutely, yes.
Okay,
But
so that
it monitors the distraction, even if they're not looking at the camera or the screen, like their eye, like staring at something around, it will flag them.
okay. That's what the state had asked me.
So if you go away, it's gonna make some noise. Yeah.
It'll make some noise. Okay, that's one of the things that we don't have available now for all the training for the water and wastewater operators. We don't have anything in the computer classes where that we can actually track them, and they wanted to know if we could track it. But I really appreciate everything you have done and everything you are doing. It's amazing to be a part of this company, and a joy.
I agree with you.
Just to see everything that's going on, and make sure that we get everything, and this bless that you have. I mean, it's so
Academy
amazing.
Women, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. But the bless that we will be able to help so many people. And we used to sing a song when
Receive,
we were kids.
give. Yeah.
Yep. It said there's joy in giving, and if you give till you just can't give anymore, And our dad used to teach us that stuff, and he would give and give, and we actually had potatoes that the sack never went empty when we were younger, because we didn't have money for food, and the sack would not go empty. And pinto beans, I don't know if many people know what pinto beans are, but when we moved up to Michigan, they actually was feeding them to their chickens. They got them in their food that the government gave them, and so they were feeding them all to their chickens. And my mom says, "What are you doing that for?" I says, "That's one of the best beans that there is." And so they started bringing them all to them. And Mom said the only time she messed up was when she messed up and made them for church dinner, because then everybody started cooking the pinto beans. We didn't get no more. So our blessing was done as far as the beans was. But I really appreciate everything you've done. Thank you.
Thank you. See you at the top.
All right.
Thank you, Curtis. Appreciate you continuously doing the daily inspiration and many more. I appreciate you. All right, up next, I'd like to have Jay Wu. Jay Wu, let me look for you really quick, Jay Wu. Oops, go ahead and speak, Jay Wu, and I'll bring you on.
Okay, thank you. And hello, Mr. Ash, how are you?
Good to see you again.
Yes, it's been
fired up.
Yes, very fired up. It has been several months since we first talked. And after my question, you asked me, did I have any ideas for the launch, like what kind of celebration? I enjoyed that so much, but I'm so excited about the plans that you announced, even though we don't have all the details, but I think it's such a wonderful gift to give to the founders, a way to have an opportunity to meet you, be around you, be at the event where we can actually feel the spirit that we discuss so often during our webinars. And so I want to thank you so much for that. I also would like to acknowledge a guest I have on the call today. I went and had coffee today at Starbucks at the Kroger's. And I met a gentleman from Sierra Leone. He's 26. His name is Alsimi, and he's actually not on the here with the presenters. Yeah, but he is on today. I gave him one of my business cards. I told him, or tried to give him I shared my excitement. I'll say it that way. And he actually joined. So I want to give a shout out to him. And
what's his name?
Alsimi, Alseyni. Alsimi is his name. And he did say, after I spoke to him, that he would share this idea with some friends back home, friends that he has. So I'm so happy for him to be able to hear you talk and speak about how vast our vision is and why it will be accomplished. So thank you for that. And
Already done.
Yeah, it's great. And
No,
you are
so somebody blessed you. You bless somebody. He's going to bless more.
Yeah, he's gonna bless more. And you know,
Human nature.
yeah, it's wonderful. And I really think that you set such a fine example of staying in motion. The piece that I shared about what I appreciate about you is the fact that you are an advancing man. It is a continual momentum. And even when you take a moment and reflect like you did earlier and you look back and you say, well, I didn't think about that. I didn't envision it to that degree. But when you're in motion, you don't have to. And it's a fine example. And I'm trying to mimic as much as I can, stay open-minded, open-hearted, and do my best at all times. So thank you for that.
Thank you. So yeah, we went to plant in the beginning, let's say analogy, the apple tree. We went to plant a couple of seeds, a couple of apple trees. Turned out to be a farm, acres upon acres, and a whole, region that is filled with apple trees, and they are breeding. So I cannot stop it, and why slow it down? Exactly. It's just a blessing. The word is a blessing. I mean, we couldn't ask for more. So you said I wasn't clear about the plan, when in fact I think it's crystal clear. The plan is we are so in it to win it.
Yes!
Okay, and the plan, Onpassive, is already happening as of now, okay? The biggest and one of the most disruptive businesses ever existed in any sector. Mark my word, okay? And those who are in it, they're just blessed, especially at this stage. So what else needs to be said? We're going to the very top. And it's a done deal. Like, what else is not clear? The mechanics, who cares?
Oh, I just got a correction from Elsini. He's from Senegal, not Sierra.
Senegal, okay.
Yes,
yeah.
And I know he can hear me, so I do apologize.
How tall was he?
Oh, he's quite tall and quite handsome.
Of course, Senegal.
Yeah, and very unassuming, which made him very charming as well.
Well, welcome. We need more heroes from Senegal, yeah.
Thank you, Jay Woo. Congratulations, and welcome your brand new friend here with us. I'm not going to attempt to speak his first name, so welcome here as well. Thank you, Jay Woo. All right, up next we have Judy Oliver. Judy, you are up next. Let me find you. Please unmute your mic and speak while I'm spotlighting you.
Hello, Ash.
Hi, Judy.
Hi, I'm sorry I don't have my picture up there, but I'm in a hotel in bed. So I didn't think it was appropriate. But anyway, I just want to tell you that I'm very excited. Lynn and Judy Miller and myself, and I think Julie's going to help us, are having an event in Sarasota, Bradenton area at my community center this coming Sunday from 4 to 7 o'clock. And what we're going to be doing is Dr. Derek is going to be our presenter. He's going to be there with us, so it's going to be live. And we're also going to have a Zoom. And what I'm doing is I'm presenting my children, my 2 daughters and my 8 grandchildren, with a certificate that says, congratulations, you have received a lifetime gift in Onpassive from your GMA. This is my legacy to you. So I wanted to invite you to join us if you could. I would say probably it'll be around 5 o'clock that we'll do the presentation. And then I also wanted to see if I could get Dr. Bill and maybe Susie and some other people to talk about our platforms and our businesses. So rather than take questions and answers, do more about our business. So I would love for you to be there if you're able to, anywhere in between 4 and 7 o'clock.
I made a note of it, and we'll see how's my day on Sunday. If I'm taken, if nobody cares about me, I will come and have company with you. But Dr. Derek lives my way, right? Closer, like
Yes.
Winter Haven or Haines City, somewhere
Yes.
there.
Yes, he's driving
Lakeland.
over. Judy's driving over, and Lynn's driving over. The reason I had it in Sarasota was because of all my grandkids being there, and I wanted them to be on stage and, you know, get this present from me. I thought that I've been talking about it for years to them. So I thought it'd be a nice little presentation to do that there.
Absolutely. How many people are you expecting so far there?
Well, I think Lynn and I were talking maybe around 40 or 50.
Oh, it's a big crowd. And
Should be
Key
good.
Wendell is driving down too.
Who?
Key from North Carolina. Key
You
Wendell.
know, I would love to have him there, and actually I wanted to.
I thought I heard him. He's coming. His birthday on the 3rd.
Oh, I'm so excited because I wanted him to talk about Oblast, so that would be wonderful.
I know he's going to try. I spoke with him, I spoke with Key, and his work schedule is the only issue. He'll have to drive back and work a 24-hour shift right after our function. So he doesn't know if he can handle that.
Okay.
Okay. Well, if he doesn't show up, I'll try to back up or cover up for him.
Fabulous. Love to have you. I'm
Thank
very
you.
excited.
Thank you so much, Judy. I was not able to spotlight you because no camera on. I don't think.
Well, that's okay.
I appreciate you. Anyway, I like to set some ground rule here again for our new friends that just joining us. If you are making comments, please keep it at under 3 minutes. And if you are planning to ask Mr. Ash questions, please stay on the topic Oblast or anything regarding that. Let's just keep all the dates, launch date or support, anything like that. Just keep it out because this is not a time to it. The theme for today is talking about Oblast. So as always, Julie and Milo's show, we always appreciate you being here with us. And now Sylvie is here with us. Sylvie, if you could please unmute your mic and speak.
Namaste, Sir Ash.
Namaste.
Good evening, good
You
morning.
see, Neeraj, everybody think I'm Indian. You see, Neeraj, what you've done to me?
You know what, Mr. Ash? Onpassive is about all the languages. So I'm learning. I can say dankeschön, I can say thank you, je dis merci. So, je dis tout. Je peux parler
thank
tout.
you.
Voilà.
Bakasha.
Voilà. So, thank you so very much to Julie and Milo. It's always a pleasure to be in this webinar. And thank you for giving me once again the opportunity to talk to my dear CEO, Mr. Ash Mufareh. Mr. Ash, I don't have a question for you, but I just want once again to express my gratitude for this humongous company, which is no longer a business, like you said. Onpassive for me is a school of wisdom. It's the place where I come every day to learn, because we learn every day. So that is a great place for me, where I meet great people that you surround yourself with, the Leadership Council, to whom I say a great thank you. And I also say thank you to the team in Hyderabad. So thank you, Mr. Ash, for impacting so much life. Do you imagine what you're doing to Africa? By the way, I'm Cameroonian, even if I live in United States. I'm so honored to know that tomorrow, with the apple that we're going to harvest in our backyard, I will be able to touch life because of you. Thank you, Sir Ash. A big thank you to your mom, because as a mom, when I look at you, I see what that woman did by raising you. She showed you love, how to share, to be generous. Through her, I see my parents. You said something tonight that touched me, that touched my heart. And I wish my parents be alive again. Because you said, what you give, it's what it counts. It means a lot. And rest assured, you can count on me with what I'll do with those apples. I already took, I thought about it and I took precaution to impact lives. From my people back home, I would like to express their gratitude. They always tell me, Sylvie, please, the day you have the opportunity to talk to our CEO, tell him that he brought hope, joy in our life. We are out of darkness. It doesn't matter the time it will take. We trust you, Mr. Ash. We love you dearly. Know that you have people around the world who loves you. Thank you for your wisdom. Thank you for your generosity. Thank you to your wife, because she's the one who allowed it to be. Without her, we wouldn't be here. You wouldn't share. Even if your mom showed you the good way to express your love. Thank you so very much. Thank you to all the founders from the bottom of my heart. I love you. Thank you.
Thank you, Sylvie. Thank you.
Welcome, Milo. Thank you so much.
Mr. Ash, two more people. Ash.
Yeah, absolutely.
We want to be respectful of your time. I don't know.
Absolutely.
How
So
long
they have been here. Okay, let me make sure my food is happening. Okay, I just want to make sure it's happening.
Okay.
It's my life, Milo. Okay.
That's
I'm
right.
kidding.
We want to be respectful.
I'm listening. This goes with me everywhere. Okay, so don't stop talking. Okay.
Okay. You want me to bring the next one on then? Okay,
Yes.
Tiana, come on down, Tiana.
Tiana, hang on. Let me turn on the mic for the interpreter really quick. Hold on. Anyone see the interpreter on? Interpreter, if you could please turn on your mic. Which number are, hold on, let me allow to talk. Which number?
Does Lynn know?
I think
Tiana's,
hers is like 475.
Tiana's telling the interpreter to hit *6. So she's giving her interpreter instructions how to unmute.
Okay, because I'm letting everybody with a phone number kind of allowed to talk right now. So,
Hello?
hello.
Hello?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, great. Finally. Yay. Hi. Hi, Ash. I'm very excited and my heart is just full and inspired, and wow, I'm just so motivated and so blessed. And it's just a gift from God, and very excited to hear your stories. I'd love to hear your stories. So thank you, all of you. I really appreciate it. And I was excited to hear each of your stories. Amazing. And, God is giving you many blessings. It is wonderful to hear about it. And I feel very full of the blessings of God and very excited. Thank you. All my hard work continuing with Onpassive and my team. My heart is definitely in it, and I just get chills thinking about it. So, oh, hi, cute baby. Hello. And also, I have a son who's 8, and my niece is with me, and she's 8 months, and they're saying hi to everyone, too. And my heart is just blessed by this family that we have, and just blessed with all of you. And so I'm just so glad to have each one of you on the team. I'm so inspired and very excited. So thank you, Julie and Milo and everyone. Just each one of you, all of your leaders, I just want to thank you so much Very good. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, Tiana. Appreciate you being here.
Thank you. Got a special fan here greeting you.
He's so cute. Hello.
Yeah.
Yes.
We already applied for his job, Walmart greeter. He likes to wave a lot.
Yusuf has grown so big.
He has.
Yes.
Yeah. Are you a big boy? Show your muscles.
Yes.
Show me your muscles.
Yes.
Show
He
me your
is.
muscles.
He's very smart.
Show me your muscles.
Oh, look at that.
And he's very proud. Proud of his mom. Yep.
So cute.
Okay, like, go to mommy.
Yeah. Yep. Very good.
All right, Julie.
Now I'm tearing up. I'm so excited.
Thank you, Tiana. Appreciate you being here with us. Willow Griffith, if you would please unmute your mic.
Oh, I'm always so excited when I get to talk to you, darling. That baby, oh, what a poster child that's going to be. Oh, the future.
If I get hungry, I'll put him in a sandwich like a hoagie and I bite him
Oh,
up.
yeah, you can
No
chew
sugar,
it up.
no salt, no pepper. Edible.
I wanted to kind of address, I thank you always when I talk to you, and especially our friend Marty being here today. But it means so much to this lady. My birthday's in October also. I worked with women for the last 35, 40 years. And all during the time that I worked, I would pray to God and I'd ask God, please let me help more people, because I got so many sad stories every day of my life. You know, there were people I could not help. And so I said, please make me a fairy godmother, you know, where I could wave a wand and help that lady that needs a car, or help a mother that can't afford to feed her kids, you know. And so when I joined Onpassive, I felt like a fairy godmother. I already knew that we are coming into a world that we've all been praying for. Sometimes I don't have the voice left or the breath left, and I'm like in my 80s, but I'm still working. I work every day of my life. And I have never been so thankful. Like Julie said, there's always somebody that has less than, I mean, what you think it's tough, and you have no clue what it's really like for some people. And trust me, I do know, and I want to be the grandest fairy godmother in the world, and I can hardly wait. So that's all I wanted to say. I just wanted to tell you that every day you're in my prayers, because like all the rest of us, I really believe you are the anointed one that's come to make some changes. And I am thankful. Thank you, darling. And thank your family and your wonderful children. Omar makes my heart sing. Every time I see him, I get so excited. So God bless you.
All righty. Thank you, Willow.
Always good to hear you, Willow. God
It's
bless you too,
always
dear.
good- Always good to see
Keep
your
shining.
sweet face. Thank you.
Thank you, Willow. Ash, do you have more time, or are you about out?
So those who have their hands up, let's be respectful and take care of them. But let's brief it up a little bit so we can give a chance to everybody. But I think we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If we can keep it within 10 minutes, that would be fantastic. Yeah.
Okay,
All in all.
so each of you got like a minute or a minute and a half. Here we go. Judy Miller, come on down.
Rapid fire.
That's right.
Hello.
Judy,
Thank you, Julia, Milo, and thank you, Ash, for coming on today. I just wanted to tell everybody that at our meetup on Sunday, I'm going to be talking about Obless and 3 different things that are passionate to my heart with Obless. So if you can't make it down to our physical meetup, Julie's going to have it on Zoom, so you can catch us on Zoom so that you can find out more about Obless with, if you bring friends or if you're a founder, you can find out some more little tidbits about different things that are going to be in Obless. And I just wanted to tell everybody that, because I think we're going to have a speaker about Obless, and I'm going to share my 3 passions for why I want to give to certain people in Obless. Thank you.
Thank you, Judy. I appreciate you. All right, I'm start bringing in hand raise. If you are speaking, please look at Milo. He will be giving you a hand clap. So yes, go ahead, Bob, please. You're up next, Bob.
Namaste, Julie ma'am.
Bob.
Hi. Yeah, hi Ash. Hi everybody. Hi all the founders. And I'm just thrilled. Ash, I'm a truck driver, retired Army, and a bunch of us truck drivers, you probably don't realize this, but you touch so many different opportunities, employment sections of the world. You have people in the service that are active duty that are founders. You have truck drivers that are founders. You have nurses, doctors, dentists, just so many people's lives you're touching, and that is a blessing. I don't want to get away from talking about Obless, but here's a thought. We're going to have 1 million founders, founder accounts before very long at all. Let's say one of the founders' houses burns down, and everybody that's a founder goes on Obless and they donate $1. That house could be rebuilt inside of a very short period of time. It could be funded, and that's just within the founder community. When we have tens or hundreds of millions of people that are part of Obless, we'll be able to touch much bigger products or projects than
Thank you.
around the world.
Thank you, Bob.
Drive safe, Bob.
All right,
and,
let's see.
And you're encouraging people to burn down their houses.
No, sir.
They're going to get a better house.
No, sir. But it's just that Obless is going to be able to provide a blessing to things that might go wrong in people's lives.
So true.
It will happen. It happens all the time. Yeah.
Trevor.
No, Trevor? Okay.
Hey there, guys. Sorry, I had a loud car full of kids here. My quick question for Mr. Ash is, I know things at the end of the day, Onpassive is a legitimate business of all businesses. But Ash, I remember you speaking before previously that there will be some free products, and without revealing too much, will there be some of those products that will be free for like education purposes in third world countries? Like that's pretty much my question.
Hello there, and hi, Trevor. Good to see you again. Good question, actually. So yeah, it's not so much that there will be a full free product, but there will be most or several products will have a free value, a free level of it, such as Academy, okay, where people could learn more of it, Connect, and of course, we can take it to a level where we benefit from Obless, we can benefit from these type of products, not necessarily completely full what the customer, the paid customer will get, but to an extent, we will have some values there. So Academy is one of them where we could have some courses, publicly available. ONet, I believe there would be some valuable content, across different topics as well.
Thank you, Mr. Ash. Thank you, Trevor.
Thank you.
Niraj, if you could please unmute your mic.
Thank you, Julie.
You are up so early, Niraj. Good morning.
Yeah. Without wasting any time, I would just say that I was actually looking out for watching a video of World Economic Forum, and Jack Ma was asked, what is the definition of a philanthropist? So, he said, what is your idea of philanthropy? So he said, it's definitely you're impacting the person whom you are giving, but philanthropy, it actually it also makes an impact to the person who is giving. So it's the same thing. And also he said one important thing: there are a lot of companies in the world who do not understand the philanthropy, because they just carry out their practices misusing the resources, and at the end of the year, just to show to the world that they are caring about the world, they actually contribute. So I love the idea of Obless, because it started when you first started all the products. So it was built in, the idea was built in when you started. So fantastic. And people do not realize right now, but right now we are reaching around 1 million philanthropists, and believe me, it's going to be huge. You are going to have a lot of impact to the world, and also to impact to yourself. So I wanted to share that about Obless. And secondly, Mumbai is getting very hot right now, in the sense that I'm planning to do some physical meetups. Now the physical meetups are going to be different, because it's going to be, I'm planning to do it on a dining restaurant on a boat. So we will have a cruise, a small cruise, and we.
Thank you, Niraj. Thank you. Let's move on. The next one up is William Delhomme.
We have 5 minutes left, so if we could just keep it in 1 minute, please.
1.5 minutes.
Respect of his time.
So
Food is waiting for Mr. Ash.
Hello, Mr. Ash.
Niraj, we will hear more about this, okay? It's important. I appreciate that, okay?
Hello, Mr.
We don't want to limit the important topic. Hi, William. Hello.
Yes, my question's about Oblast. I belong to a church. They're from Cameroon, and I bought a position for the church. And when you see on Facebook and a lot on your phone, all these donations, like for animals, poor people, water, and all those things, we're going to have that availability with Oblast. So I think we should stick to Oblast, because 100% of the money is going to go to them. So I'm not sure how that works right now, but I want to be with a lot of people at church to make that happen. That's my question.
Yeah, so one of the features, so there are so many scenarios that you can go about Oblast. Obviously, you can select something already like universally posted. We are linked to some charities, organizations, or some goodwills, if you wish. And the other one is a personal, okay, so you have a personal need, you can post that, perhaps within the proper scope, it will be published, okay, because we cannot cross, publish things. And obviously the third one, which is for innovations and business concepts or business adventures, so all of that. But one of the other one is, let's say you can pinpoint in a way. I don't know if you agree with me. Zoom gone wild, or like, what's wrong with these people? what kind of drink they're having. Okay, or smoke. But the last scenario where you're able to pinpoint something like you feel it is in need, and obviously we could endorse that company-wide, so it becomes like, okay, we want to revamp something. You're not Cameroonian, right, William?
No, I'm from Ottawa, Canada. See?
But why do you say
my background?
they're from Cameroon? It's God's house, so
That's
you're allowed
the
there.
church. I met my pastor, Jean Q, at work. I was in a recycling plant, and he was.
Don't
from
label
Cameroon.
it by Cameroon, okay? It's a church. It's for good people, all right?
Yes.
So we can have, yeah. We don't give it a nationality, but yeah, you would have a possibility to pinpoint that, and if it makes sense or others endorse it, whether major leaders or the company itself, then God will provide.
Thank you.
Paul.
All right. Thank you, William, and thank you, Ash. Ash, we're about out of time. Did you want to go back to Niraj?
We'll take care of the 3. I wanted to have that on a bigger scope. When do you like to do that, Niraj? He's about done. He just was going to talk about the event, but I thought we want to give it more attention.
Okay.
Let's do it, Niraj. Okay, with respect to everybody's time, and then we have 3. We're down to 3, right?
We have Hector, we have Virginia, and we have Patricia.
Okay.
All right.
Hector, come on down.
Hector seems to be ready. Hi, Hector.
Hi, Ash. How are
Hector,
you?
hola. Yeah.
I'll make it real short. I'm going to keep in respect with everybody's time. I just wanted to let you know the Soul Bless. When I first saw this whole thing, it took me 2 weeks to really sink in. But then once I listened to all the people around the world that are founders, and I realized what my passion was, and there's so many people have that same passion, and they have a heart. And we want to, my personal mission is, I cannot stand to see children in need anywhere in the world of food, clothing, shelter, and safety and love. And that will be what I spend the rest of my days on. I have 5 daughters. I've got 6 grandkids and 1 in the oven. And what you've done with the Leadership Council, and it's amazing. And I've learned a lot from these people. I go to webinars. I drive a lot, so I listen to them all the time on the road. I have the phone up on the dash, and I just punch in whatever pops in. My daughter taught me how to put the Facebook notifications on. So now I'm listening to Marty and listening to Chris and Julie and just everybody. And the more I listen, the bigger my heart gets. And I cannot wait for the future. And I want to thank you very much. You impacted and touched a part of me that I just didn't know how I was going to take care of what I wanted to take care of around the world, or even with my own children and grandchildren. And now I have less stress. I feel better. And I'm already wealthy. That's, as far as I'm concerned, I've already won the race. Now we just have to support the race, and we have to do what we have to do. So thank you so much. And it's a pleasure to finally talk to you. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, Hector. Can I say something? So think of Bless. Number 1, okay, we have this belief and conviction that everybody's going to be okay within the community, okay? Especially founders. Now, number 1, there will be some missing cases where people are not up to the level they wish to be, okay? So this is a balancer, equalizer, if you wish, within the community. And obviously the excess will go out. So that's how the impact of Bless. So number 1, we will have a good chance of balancing, the blessing between us, okay? And then the overhead will carry to the surrounding community outside. So that makes more sense. So we have a bigger purpose than just a traditional business, because I have
and,
a good, strong feeling we will be fine. Yeah.
The impact around the world, now that I've seen what I've seen, and I know and I believe Rome wasn't built in a day. This is a process, and it will take time, but you have 1 million like-minded people minimum. Well, we're getting up to that now, but you think of all the people that we're going to attract as customers, and a lot of people have the same feelings, the same wants, and the same needs about the world, and we can change it, and we will change it.
Thank you, Hector.
So, Hector, it's important. Okay, I just want to. So you have that hope and feeling already fulfillment before it happens.
Yes.
Okay. So can you imagine when you really start blessing?
Oh, it's going to be wild. I feel good now. I'll feel even better.
You said Rome wasn't built in a day. You understand it's a process, okay? True, okay. I mean, good things, yeah, they need real effort and real work and sacrifice and time. Do you believe it's worth it so far?
Totally worth it. Totally worth it.
Boom. God bless you. And enjoy the grandkids, and congratulations on the one in the oven. So hopefully everything will be fine and safe.
Thank you.
Thank you, Hector. Virginia, you are up next.
Unmute yourself, Virginia. Virginia?
I was just... Hello, Ash. I'm from Australia, and it's lovely to meet you. Julie, Milo, I just want to say how privileged I feel to belong to the Onpassive family. Incredibly blessed, and I'm going to be blessing 6 people. I'm giving them the power of Onpassive, and I, like Hector, I cannot bear to see children in need, and it really breaks my heart. I've heard stories from Africa, so I've decided, I've already started to look at places in Africa, and there's an orphanage that I'm going to help, and there's a school in Gambia, the orphanage in Uganda, and other places. And my daughter is married to someone from Cameroon, so I'll be helping there. I'm just incredibly blessed and so happy to be able to do this. I'm a registered nurse. I've worked in community care for a long time, and so I'm going to be helping the elderly as well. And through our academy, I want to teach English to people all over the world because I've studied at university. But no, I just wanted to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for everything that you're doing that's enabling me and other people to be able to bless and help the world. It's going to take
teach
time.
English in Australian accent?
Yes, but I also speak French. I'm fluent in French.
Oh, wow, wonderful. So are you hoping and hopeful for grandkids?
I have 5 beautiful grandchildren.
From the one with the Cameroonian?
No, one little granddaughter from the Cameroonian.
Already?
Yes.
Are they chocolate or? Brownish?
Roland is.
Maple?
No, Roland is Catholic, I think. I'm pretty sure. And my daughter's Anglican, but they're extremely happy and they've got a beautiful child. I can't wait to go over and meet his family. And I have 4 children, 5 grandchildren.
Enjoy the grandkids, yes.
All right, thank you. Thank you, Virginia.
Thank you, Virginia.
Thank you, Virginia. We come down to the last one. We need to respect Ash and get him out of here. But anyway, Pat, come on down.
Patricia.
Hello, Mr.
Hello.
Ash. I am so proud to be able to talk to you personally. This is
Are you
such an
under the
amazing...
bed? I can't see you well.
No,
Yeah.
I'm respecting my sister. I'm at her home.
I see,
And I don't
okay.
want it on TV. Yeah, or on
Okay, I'll be quiet.
Zoom.
I wouldn't. Okay.
Oh, no. She's in another room, so I'm respecting that. But from the bottom of my heart, I love Onpassive, and I love and respect everything you do and your team does, and the sacrifices that you give from your family. And he's such a sweetheart.
Thank you.
But the only thing I really want to say, Mr. Ash, is I have been blessed from the day Onpassive found me as a co-founder. And I totally appreciate my sponsor, Stuart Clark. And I have to give a shout out to him, because if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't know anything about this.
Who's your sponsor?
Stuart Clark.
Oh, yes, I know him. Okay.
Yes.
Of course. He did an amazing work. Yeah?
Yes, he does.
No, Daddy. Please leave it. Thank you. He's gonna kick Milo out. He's gonna boo him out. Yeah.
Oh no.
I'm gonna do that.
Don't boo Milo out, Omar.
Thank you, Pat.
There's one thing though, Mr. Ash, you've always said Onpassive is the correction to the corruption.
It is indeed.
And I have held that in my heart from day one. And the blessings that are going to come is the correction for all blessings. And I'm so excited to be a part of it. And thank you from the bottom of my heart. But like my granddaughter says, Grandma, don't bless me from the bottom of your heart. What about the rest of it? So now I tell her I bless her from every speck of my heart, not just the bottom. So this is what we all need, is from every speck of our heart to bless the next person forward. Thank you, Mr. Ash, for your time.
Thank you, Pat. I appreciate you being here. Thank
you.
Mr.
He's
Ash,
blowing a kiss for you. What more? I mean, you could
awesome.
ask her.
Awesome. Grandkids are the best.
Thank you, Ash. Thank you, Pat. Mr. Ash, I know Peter wanted to say
I
something.
love the aroma of onion. Yeah, just.
Pete, you want to say 1 minute about Bill Must wanted to share something with Mr. Ash, and
of
then
course.
Let him go. Pete, if you're there.
Yes, thank you, Ash, for coming in here to Julia and Milo show. It's always a pleasure to see you.
Indeed.
Real quick,
thank you, brother.
I want to be respectful of your time. I sent you a message, email on September 27th, subject line, Bill Must. Please read that. And also, you need to see Bill Must's latest video that he have for you in his channel about Oh Bless. 7 hours ago, it was created.
Peter,
for you. And please see the one from also Bill Must that he created for Chris Johnson. Both are awesome. You're gonna love every one of those.
Thank you
That's
so
all
much.
I wanted to say. Thank you. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
Thank you, Pete. Back to you, Milo. I know Red is on. He just wanted to say hello with you, Mr. Ash. But I wanted to go back to Milo. Milo, if you're there.
Hey, Ash, just want to thank you for coming on the show tonight, and thank you for your time. I know you're a busy man and you need to get in and eat, and so we want to respect your time. And so I'm turning it back to Julie or Red if you want to take 30 seconds or whatever, if you need to say something.
What's the highlight, Julie? What's the highlight of today's?
The highlight today is all revolving around Oh Bless.
Yes,
Connecting your mind, your heart together, because we already have health and wealth in our hand already. All we need to do is tap into that and move forward. No matter what you are doing right now in your life, the situation you are facing, we have wealth in our hands. So think about what you can do, what we all can do to help and change one person at a time, or change the whole world. Thank you, Mr. Ash Mufareh, for you being here. It's such a blessing for all of us, for what you created for all of us as well. Good night.
Always delighted to hear you and everybody I got a chance to chat with. And thank you, Julia and Milo. Obviously, never enough to thank you. But what a pleasure to be here, always. God bless you.
Thank you, Ash. Thank you.
Thank you, Ash.
Good night. We'll see you soon.
Good night.
Good night, Mr. Ash.
Bye, Ash.
Everyone.
Bye, Ash.
See you soon. Good night, Mr. Ash. We'll see you the next time. Everyone, good night.
Bon appetit, Ash.
And welcome to the Arabic Club, Marlene.
Ash, bye-bye.
Good to see you, Ash. Thank you for all that you do.
Good night, everyone. Thank you, Mr. Ash.
Good night from
Canada.
Good night.
Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings.
Share the love. Chia sẻ tình yêu.
شارك الحب.
Teile die Liebe.
愛を分かち合おう。
Wasn't that a setup that evening?
Time of peace is coming. Everyone should sing. Better life we're loving. Onpassive will bring.
Anything you need now is in one place. Fullness waiting to be yours. Nothing less than grace. Close your eyes, spread your wings. Make your dreams come true. Share the joy, share the love. Total freedom comes to you. Close your eyes, spread your wings. Make your dreams come true. You are not alone. Onpassive is your home. Onpassive is here for you with great and selfless love. Join to make a paradise on earth with us together and take care of each other forever and forever. Close your eyes, spread your wings. Make your dreams come true. Share the joy, share the love. Total freedom comes to you. Close your eyes, spread your wings. Make your dreams come true. Dreams come true. You are not alone. Onpassive is your home. Only love can make you heal. Only love brings happy here. Only love can make you see that we are safe. You and me, you and me, you and me. Close your eyes, spread your wings. Make your dreams come true. Share the love and only love. Onpassive is your home. Onpassive is your home. Onpassive is your home. Share the love.
Passive, it's here to stay on passive. There's just no better way. Listen to the Julie and the Milo show, cause then you can be the very first to know. On passive, it's here to stay.